Welcome, welcome to my stream this weekend. First of first of several, or a few, several. Makes it sound like it's like 10 or something. It's not that many, but a few. We are continuing with Medium. I just looked today, and apparently I have now reached 50% achievement, so that's cool. Obviously, I am not a completionist, so I'll be getting fewer and fewer of the total achievements managed as we go along, but that's okay. We did find out or find the location of the bolt cutters in the spirit realm. Like, in other words, we were able to see where they would have been, but we weren't able to get to them. Now, I'm feeling like we probably are going to have to dive back into the spirit realm and find a way to get those. Either that or somehow find some way of getting higher and then grabbing them at that point. I feel like, though, everything was locked or chained up, right? So I don't think there's any way we can do it except to go back in the spirit realm. I might be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong, because obviously we have to go back in and deal with the Maw if we do it. The Maw reminds me of Liar Liar with Jim Carrey. He's like, nobody can escape the claw. Nobody can escape the Maw, right? But this one isn't funny and cute and stuff, so that's small difference. Small difference. Yeah. Trying to think. Well, I had that twice. Oh, well, let's just kill that. It's fine. Don't need this. Don't need this. I have all these windows open from stuff I was looking at earlier in the week, and I don't need them. Just get rid of most of these. What is this? Oh, right. I know what that is. And that, and that, and that. Okay, that's fine. We're good, I think. All right, well, let's go ahead and get in to the game. I never remember one DirectX version versus another. Like, I always have to learn, oh, I do have enough or whatever. So, oh yeah, I forgot I had this on the table. So, my couple of friends of mine and I went to see John Wick 4 last week. Like, 7 days ago or whatever. While we were there, we nabbed the Dungeons and Dragons poster, the poster for the Dungeons and Dragons movie. So, kind of fun. We're gonna be. I haven't seen it yet. My friend has, but I haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna be seeing that soon, probably this coming week, maybe on a weekday or something. Not gonna do it this weekend, but maybe next week or whatever. It's interesting seeing everything in the spirit world is kind of grayed out. That's interesting. It's kind of a little bit unexpected. I don't know what I expected, but I was not expecting kind of gray and dingy from the spirit realm. So, interesting. Yeah, this game has this kind of annoying bug with sound, right? Like, the sound goes away for some reason when it loads something. And I should look up and see if there's a fix for that. This is kind of Not okay. Hang on. Let me see. Uh. Ugh. Game. Yeah, there are discussions on Steam. I have it on GOG, but that's okay. Let's see. Still no patch. Check this problem in the dev team status, etc. One of the developers was saying they were going to check with the team and find out the status on it. That was in 2021. It's 2 years later. So I don't know. So to fix it, he says, go to the sound option, set the sound device that is not the correct one. Really? Okay, they're saying that the fix is to okay, so this is not my fix. I'm not claiming this will or will not work. If this works, I do not get credit, but I'm passing along. If the sound is buggy, they say go to here and go to audio, choose a device output that is wrong. So we'll do this. Sound goes away. Okay. And then go back. And then we quit. We say yes. Now we restart. Now they said that when they went back in, the sound would come on initially. We have another step to take after that, but it may or may not. I may or may not hear sound when I do that because it may not. I don't know. I don't remember if that actually is a thing for the sound, like a sound device that I'm actively using so that I could hear it. Oh, it looks like it's showing up. Okay. Do. That's the feature. That's the symbol I look for, so I know we can get out of it. Yeah, and see again, the flash, sound gone. Now he's claiming, if I go back here again, and I switch this to the correct device, which would be headphones, I guess, yeah. Okay. I go back. Now I quit one more time. Now he's saying, supposedly, if I come back into the game again, the sound should stick. We'll find out. Opening the game again and getting back in. If the sound sticks after that little flash when I hit the key to continue, then we'll know it's good. If it does not, it's a fix that does not actually fix it. We'll find out here in a sec. Yeah, because I was getting a little frustrated with that bug, right? Because the bug, like the bug basically was interfering, or not interfering, but kind of right at a bad spot in my gameplay. Oh, sound stuck. So apparently that will fix it. Apparently. Yeah, I would be, if you did not watch last week, then, I'll explain briefly. So there was a cutscene, and right after the cutscene, I had to run, or have my character run, right? But I died. So then when I would reload, that was this checkpoint that was saved, was right as right the very end of that, like right after that cutscene stopped, so that it loads you and then you have to start running, right? So it would load me, but because of that bug, the sound cut out. And so there was like no sound during that scene. I was like, what the crap? So I try to fix the sound, but of course I'm also trying to run and not die. And so in the process, I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time, as the saying goes. So yeah, that was not awesome for me. Yeah, so we left off with going to the spirit world and freeing the soul, or healing, reuniting, whatever, the soul, part of the shattered soul of a young boy. And so he was able to go off, like reunite with his soul or whatever exactly it was, and so find peace that way. However, that attracted and made angry the Maw, and so it started coming after us. Now, we went through the mirror and got into this world to run away, and when we did, it followed us. So here, we've got this like preview you can see here. We actually came through to the real world in this other room over here, and then we I think it was when we wandered through the entryway here, we heard noise and we're like, what the crap, it came through? Because spirits are not normally supposed to be able to come through to the real world. They can maybe be detected or seen or something, but they're not supposed to be able to actually come here. But it did. So we it basically, we had a thing saying, hold such and such to hold your breath. And so I was like, okay, but I can't, I don't know where we could hide except for here. So I ran really fast behind here, crouched down, and then used hold my breath. It came over here and was looking for us, but did not hear us or detect us at all. And so then walked through here, and then the sound was that it turned into like a bunch of moths again and flew away to its own realm. This realm, I'm not sure where it went. So that's the thing. It shows up in the real world. So in the, hey Monmouth, good day. So in the the spirit world, right, it shows up kind of this grotesque kind of girl, but it's got like a big, like teethy maw and like almost like a pick or hammer or some kind of fin or something going this way on its head. And it's super aggressive and super ravenous. Anyway, and then in the real world, because it came through the mirror, in the real world, it's like this shimmer, almost like bent light. It's like this shimmer. You can kind of, like this just kind of wavy effect. Like if you have a very, very light, like smoke or steam or whatever that you can't actually see, but it does affect how you can perceive things behind it. So it kind of makes them a little wavy or whatever. So that's the effect, how it looks in the real world once it's come through. So, okay, Monmouth, it looks like, still don't know if it's 100% true, but it looks like I fixed the sound bug from last week. I found on Steam something that somebody had said they did, and it fixed it for them, and I just did it, and it looks like it fixed it for me. So you remember how we had that bug where I died with that chase scene, right? And then when I tried to reload to start the chase scene again, no sound, right? And I even went so far as to try to get so I could have sound by backing up before that and loading so that we would do the whole photo again and then run. And of course, obviously I died in that too. And so we had the problem again. Anyway, so the problem was that if you load, as soon as it loads the new thing, the sound cut out. So the solution, it seems, is kind of odd, but it seems to have worked. So basically, let me really briefly say, I noticed the same bug when I first got into the game today. So I got into the game, like it does the little bloober team and all the other like opening credits and stuff, right? And then it goes to this screen and it has press any key to continue. If you press a key, it does that loading thing. There's like a brief flash and the sound cuts out. So I was like, okay, so obviously that's the same bug. It's obviously when it loads something, it struggles to reinitialize audio or whatever, right? So the solution apparently seems to have been go to the audio options, change the default audio device to something else, then exit the game. Come back in the game, and when you hit like the key to continue, audio will cut out again. Bug's not fixed yet. Okay. Then you go into audio options again, you change the device back to what it's supposed to be and apply it, and then exit the game one more time. So I switched it to the wrong device and exited the game, switched it to the right device, exit the game. When I got back in this last time, after that second change back to the correct device, I hit the space to continue and sound remained. So hopefully that's fixed the sound bug. And like I said before, I did not think of this myself. Somebody else did this. They posted it on Steam. So they came up with a solution. I'm just passing along what seems to have worked. So if you play this yourself at some point and you run into the same bug, you'll know what to do to fix it. Hopefully, assuming that the fix stays. Okay, so we're continuing here. Ma has come through. We held our breath, ducked down here, came over here as a shimmer, stomped around, got all grumpy pants Magoo, and then stomped away in a fit through here, and then did the whole like, I'm changing into moths noise, and don't know from there if it went back to the spirit world, if it's still in the real world and it's going to manifest and show up again. I'm not sure. So that's where we've left off. And of course, now I have to use the bathroom. Okay, give me a sec. Of course, timing is always awesome for me for this. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, pruning the trees. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, pruning the trees is better than pruning the rose bushes. Just got to throw that out there. Pruning the rose bushes is not fun. I've suffered two different types of injuries pruning the rose bushes, by the way, too. So there's the obvious one, the thorns. Obviously, that's a problem. I mean, unless you have thornless, but mine are, the ones I prune are not, they have thorns. So, yeah, it's a nice thing. You always gotta, yeah, roses are cool. Exactly. I mean, you could always point out flaws, but it's always nice to have things, and it's not, it's good. It's totally fine. Um, yeah. So, oh, you know what? My volume is super high. Let me lower this a little bit. Hopefully, that's not too bad. Yeah, that was really high. I was seeing it like hit into the red decibel. So, yeah, they are. They're really tough. Yep. Um. So anyway, so I got the obvious injury with the thorns. Yep. But I also, and this isn't something that people would normally get, I think, right? It was just, I was a little bit foolish or maybe unaware, really. But I was using, because I was at that point, I wasn't using the huge shears for the big, stems, the really thick stalks that come from the ground before it starts branching out to the smaller branches with thorns and then the individual roses. Or well, I mean it's a bush, so there are like several of those, but you know what I mean, like one of those and then several of the branches with individual roses. Anyway, um, but it was still so it wasn't the really thick one, so I wasn't using the really big shears, but I did, but it was one of the like kind of medium thickness ones, and so I had hand shears, like single hand shears, look more like scissors or something, right? But they're shears. I mean they're cut, right? But it was a particularly tough one, and so I was pushing and pushing, and I actually pinched a nerve right here, and I lost feeling in the tip of my thumb as a consequence. Like I've never had. I mean, not completely. I can feel that there's some pressure there, but I don't like. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't feel hot. Doesn't feel cold. It's just no more feeling on the end of that thumb. That was a couple decades ago that I did that. So, well, yeah, maybe. In my case, it never did completely grow back. At least I just learned to deal with no more real normal feeling in the thumb. I mean, it is what it is, right? You get injured and it happens. So, well, yeah, but it doesn't hurt. It did hurt when it happened, but then it just became numb. So like, there's like I don't normally really notice it because that's just kind of exists now, so it's just whatever. I just kind of you get used to something, and so it doesn't really bother you anymore. But if I like now I'm talking about it, I can still notice there's like this all constant tingle on the end of that thumb. Like it always is tingling because it's trying to sense stuff, but it's broken, it's damaged, whatever. So it just doesn't work anymore. It is what it is. Things like that happen. You get older, you just kind of, oh, yep, stuff broke. Okay, well, what's new? So when you're young, you're like, damn it, really? Can't believe this happened to me. But a few of those, and you just kind of give up. You're like, what am I gonna fight physics and time? It's not a thing. So yeah. Okay, let's get back into the game. I'm not sure. I guess I'm gonna just start sneaking around because I don't know if when it did the whole turn into Maz thing and then went away, I don't know if it went fully out of reality and back into the mirror world or the spirit world, or if it's still poking around in the real world. And obviously that's bad. I don't know. We haven't yet seen what it can do in the real world. We know that it's hard to see, but if it's normally in the spirit world, is it going to be as strong? Because there are some of these traditions. I'll get into the game while I talk about this. So there are some of these traditions, right, in different mythologies about ghosts or spirits generally, right? Okay. Who are terrifying, but they either cannot manipulate anything in reality, or at least it's very taxing and difficult for them. There are some mythologies where they can, like if you ever saw the Supernatural series on television or whatever. I don't know what it would be in Australia if they do reruns, what it would be or what it was when it was still when the show was still running. But that, for example, ghosts there can absolutely interact with objects and things, so they can throw things at you and hurt you and whatever. Okay, but there are some mythologies, like if you look at the film Ghost, back in like 1992, or Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg. So in that movie, sometimes ghosts could learn to manipulate things, but some never would learn how to do it. The ones who did learn how to do it would struggle. Like, it'd be a lot of effort, and they could maybe move something a little bit. Generally, they weren't able to really do much. Unless they got really good at it, they weren't able to do much in terms of interacting with the real world. So it's hard to say. We don't know really anything about Ma. I only know it was called the Ma because when it spoke, it said the Ma, : and then whatever it said on the subtitles. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know it's called the Ma. I'd be like, it's some freaky thing that really is upset. So, hey, Silhouette, welcome. Poltergeist, yep. Poltergeist is a great example too, right? Poltergeist could, because of the nature of the type of spirit, trick people, make them see things that weren't there, make them hear things and think things that they otherwise might not. But it couldn't really physically interact, right? Yeah. So I don't know what the nature of the Ma is, so who knows? So were you here last time we played this, Silhouette? If not, as I continue going through stuff here, I will try to kind of fill you in. It wasn't a huge amount in terms of story. A lot happened, but some of that was dying multiple times. Some of it was trying to find out where I was supposed to go. So you didn't clear the bodies. Yeah. Don't see any traces of anything in here that I want to. Okay. She doesn't get that low, right? If I come over here, if I'm trying to hide, like half her head is above. But I mean, it was sufficient to hide from the Ma, but still. Yeah, we came from that room, that far room over there, but I don't think we really looked in there very much at all. We might have, but I don't remember looking in there because I remember coming through the mirror and then having either a trigger shortly after that or immediately after that, some kind of thing implying that the Ma was coming through, and then they're like, crap, and so I had to run and hide, right? So I don't remember if I actually searched that. I'm going to go over there and see if there's anything over there first really fast. I mean, if I can do it without drawing the Ma's attention. And again, it might not even be in reality anymore. I don't know what happens when it's in reality and it does the moth dance. Oh, I can't go back there anyway? Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter. So I guess, I don't remember it being a trigger. I think it was just one thing after another. I think the trigger was I went through the mirror. And then it sent me to this room. And then I hid. I think is what it was. Don't see anything to interact with. And my insight doesn't show anything that I detect that I might want to follow or something. So I guess we're going over here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in Poltergeist, yeah. They had the Indian or the Native American graveyard, right? And they had all the bodies and they never cleared them, yeah. And so they were just there. And so when the poltergeist started haunting the place and stuff, all the bodies started, they were implying that the poltergeist was riled up or whatever because of that. Because we can go through there, but there are some open rooms. And I feel like it's more likely if we try to open that the Ma will show up. So let's see if there's something we can explore first before. Oh, well, what is this? Hang on. What did this say? Examination room. Wow. Okay. Don't detect anything special off of it, but This is all wrecked, so we can't go through here. Okay, so I guess we'll go to the examination room, and then if we don't have something that keeps going and going and going, then we'll go over to the gate here. I have no idea. Like I said, not only if the maw is still in reality or not, but I also don't know if it is in reality. I have no idea what direction it went. It turned into the moths, and then that was off screen when it did that. So I have no idea where it would have gone. Okay, there's a ghost imprint on the phone there. Over to my right.
Great. Another mirror.
She's like, I hate these mirrors. Yeah, I do not blame you. Yeah, okay, let's not... It might have gone through the mirror there also, by the way. It's hard to know, but...
Locked.
And I don't have... Tab was my... Yeah, I have this, but I don't have anything to unlock it. Find a way into the day room, get the bolt cutters. Yeah, and we only... It might have changed since then, but we only found kind of a way to the bolt cutters by going into the spirit realm. So I feel like that's probably what we're going to have to do next. We're probably going to have to go back to the Maw's realm. Because we... Do we still have it? We did, but we don't. Okay. I guess we don't have it anymore. We did have a razor that only really worked in the spirit world, but we could cut like membranes open and stuff. I guess we're not able to do that now. I wonder if that maybe happened during that cutscene where Ma started chasing us. I'm not sure. So let's not go to the mirror yet. I mean, pass by it, but let's not like look at it or anything yet. Let's see what else. I'm assuming this other door is going to be locked then, probably. I think the phone is likely to trigger something or going into the mirror. So let's try this first, since this now looks like the less likely option to move forward, just because obviously I'm trying to explore as much as I can.
There's those bolt cutters again. Gotta be a way to reach them.
Yeah, so when we went in the spirit world, we were the level below us. We're now the level above, but still can't get to those. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the spirit world just to find a path that will take us to the other side of this, and then get chased by Ma again. Awesome. Okay. I gotta say, I am really enjoying the super creepy vibe of this and everything. It's great. Okay, let's try to listen to super creepy ghost voices. There we go.
New details have emerged. The situation may be more complicated than we expected. No time to explain. You'll get the full report once I get back. Just leave it to me, comrade.
Very meticulous of you, comrade.
Yeah, because this is in Poland, and this, I believe, is supposed to, like, the tragedy of Neva, I believe, is supposed to be pre-fall of the Iron Curtain. So this would still be communist Poland, I think, when the tragedy happened. Maybe not. It might also be a post-Iron Curtain government that maybe was more communist in nature or something. I'm not actually sure. Do spirits, you're asking? Or so spirits do take different forms, depending. Here, let me really briefly, hang on a second here. Let me do this. So here is an example. So this is a girl, a spirit girl, who was trapped in the other world. Hang on one sec here. Okay. Just do this really fast. Oh, I should probably. Hang on. Just do this, it's fine. Alright, now I think I can do it. I'm going to go here. This. Should be. Alright, so this would be an example. This is a girl named, or a spirit of a girl named Sadness. So she, for instance, would be another form of a spirit, depending. I think the deal with the maw is it either, well, it's one of two things, is my suspicion. Okay, it's either there are other things besides ghosts or spirits that live in the spirit world, and it's some other kind of creature and so dangerous, or possibly there was not an exit to the side here, right? Yeah, I have to go to spirit. Okay, spirit world. Okay, or possibly it's a spirit that somehow got twisted and mutated over time. Yeah. Yep. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. We have only met Sadness in the spirit realm. We've not seen Sadness in reality. The only spirit we've seen in reality has been the Maw, who should not be able to be here in reality. Well, we kind of, our father, or our foster father, what was his name? Was it Henry? I think, something like that. Can't remember now. I think it was Henry though. Anyway, our character. So we're Marianne as our character. So Marianne's foster father, when he passed in the game, I think she saw him because she was close to his connection to life. He just died, and so she was close to where he had died, and so he still had like a connection close enough that she could see him, but he couldn't really do much. So she basically said goodbye to him. But he wasn't, I don't think he was supposed to be in reality. I think it was supposed to be, because she's a medium, she was seeing his ghost, even though. So. Alright, well that's awesome. Let's go in the mirror.
Oh God. What now?
Get out of me. Oh yeah, right, because spirits can possess people. Right, maybe that's it. Although we're in the spirit realm, so why would she be saying get out of me now? Maybe it's somebody is possessed and that person's spirit that's possessed is struggling. Maybe we're going to find something in addition to Ma and Sadness. Some other spirit. Oh, let's... Hang on. Whoa. Before I do this, let's make sure I'm not missing. There's this. Yeah, what is this? Bad nursing. Right, because we know that the nurse got possessed and slaughtered a bunch of people. Or she went insane. I'm trying to remember if we actually know that she was possessed. I surmised she might have been possessed, but I don't remember for sure. Because we've seen some notes and stuff saying stuff like something's wrong with her and stuff, but that could be insanity too. So anyway, so we know for sure the nurse has gone crazy, though. That's what caused the initial massacre that happened at this resort. She apparently just butchered a bunch of people. Apparently. Right. And then we have something coming over to the other side here, so I guess we're going this way?
Oh no, there's more of them.
Yeah. I'm definitely not a fan of more, because more means Ma is going to be on her ass. We do have... I just have to remember, so I can use this room and go back through the mirror. Yeah. So I just have to remember to do that. Can I turn the flashlight off, or is it always on? I don't remember if there's a setting. No, it's controls. It's controls. No, I think the flashlight always shows. So there's not really anything we're going to do with that. Okay. The flashlight's in the inventory, so she automatically wears it. Oh no, we're not even using the flashlight anyway, right? The light was coming, I guess, from her energy charge she has on her arm. Okay. What is... This opens up. Let's go check. I'm not a big fan of this because I think it's going to draw Ma's attention, but let's go check these out again. Just like we checked the boy out. Might as well, while we're here, if we can, might as well try to save some other souls, right? So what we found last time is you have something like this.
What has it done to you?
We're guessing because it's ravenous and it tried to suck our soul while we were in the spirit realm. I'm assuming that these were all... That's why she said, what has it done to you? Or she done to you, or whatever. I'm assuming these are supposed to be victims of Ma. And last time we found a boy who apparently had his soul like rent apart, like rent in two. So there was one of these, like we see here, okay? But then there was also elsewhere, not too far away, there was a mask. And we grabbed the mask, brought it back over here, and put the mask on, and it like unified the soul. And the boy was freed. That, of course, pissed the Ma off, and so we had the chase scene. But so that's kind of what's going on here, I think.
Just like Bernard.
See, I've got this item too. Oh, you know what? I know why. When I'm in the spirit world, I have one set of items. When I'm in reality, I have a different set of items. They don't cross over. That's why I don't have the flashlight here. That's why I probably don't have that doll or the carving of the cat or whatever here, because I'm in the spirit world. When I go back to reality, I'll have those two things, and I won't have the razor blade. Right, okay. Yeah. See, I think what I have to find another one of those masks to free that one. And then this one probably is a similar.
No names, no faces, no way to help them.
Yeah. Send away the souls to the victims, or whatever. It also goes over here. So is there one in this first thing or whatever over here, and then I'm not sure. Here's one.
Nothing here. At least, not in this world.
Huh. Interesting. If I step back through the mirror, I'm trying to think The mirror was on the same wall as the door. Yeah, so I'd have to get through the door, I think, to get to this room in reality. And then there would be something potentially on the table or whatever in reality. So that'll be coming up, I think. Okay. Let's go back over here. Wants me to go up there. Let's see what's over here first. Does not look like anything. So is going over there just another way to go? Let me make sure I'm not missing an item or something over there. Hang on. Or not, well, an item. Like something to investigate, to interact with, get an extra clue or something. If we're supposed to try to, I don't know. I don't know what our goal is going to be. Save all the souls. We were originally trying to find somebody but couldn't find them. I don't know if we're trying to save souls at this point. We kind of are. I mean, it's implied somewhat, but I also don't know if that's what we're trying to do right now, or if we're trying to like get more clues overall. We got the nurse thing, of course, the bad nursey thing, but so there looks like is that an altar? Not because the base makes it look otherwise. But if you take away that bottom kind of flat part of it, it almost looks like a janitor's cart with like a mop bucket and mop and chemical, like cleaning supplies and whatnot. But dark. Yeah, so we have that now as a quest item. Send away the souls of the other victims. Yeah. That is awesome. Okay. Funny if for once Mirror World turned out to be the good reality and ours is messed up to them. Yeah. Yep. I mean, if you think about it, in fairness, our world can be pretty messed up. So I am sure in some cases that might really be true. That would be an interesting... You do bring up a good point, though, Solo. That would be an interesting game, right? If there's a lot of terrible things happening in, like, a child's real life or whatever, but they've somehow got the ability to go into the spirit world, they go into the spirit world to escape danger from reality instead. That'd be pretty cool. Apparently we don't crouch once we climb up something.
No! What are you... Stop! Ah! Ah!
Okay, so there's a mask over to the right. That'll be one of them. There's also something over here, but I can't tell. I can't go through any farther, so I guess that's nothing. Is there anything else in here? I don't know how that works in the spirit world too, like how much distance has to be between me and the maw before it notices me, or if it will just automatically notice me. And I don't mean just like distance in terms of like it can hear me or see me or something, but like if I do something, does it immediately know where I took the action and to come after me right away? It might, right? So that's not great. Light scares it away, but I don't have any light other than my arm. So I can do a soul blast once and then hope that I don't die.
This is it. This is where he died.
Mask of a man. Yeah, we do have, that's right, we do have one cat figurine. So the one in reality is white, and the one in the spirit world here is black, or vice versa. I don't remember which one. I think it's black is in the spirit world, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. I still need his name. If only I could see the other side of this place.
I don't know what that means. The other side of this place? All those arms is not awesome. I'm gonna have to run through here later and then y'all get attacked by the arms, huh? I bet that's what's coming. I'm gonna have to run back through here and I'm gonna have to crouch briefly to get past the arms so that I can keep running. So far, nothing new I'm detecting. This is pretty cool. I do wonder, all these tubules growing out of the ground, these like kind of conical tubes sticking out, I do wonder about like why they're formed. Are they just like plants that only live in the spirit realm and will like and grow naturally in like the spirit environment or something? I think some of them are definitely not that. Like there are some, I think some of the things here we see, I think some of them are skulls or whatnot, but so far, not really. There's light coming up. Oh, is this reality we're coming back through? Maybe. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a mirror. It doesn't exactly look like a mirror. But let's see. Yep. Okay. Oh, let's see. I keep wanting to do, because in other games you use that, I keep wanting to do control to crouch, but that's wrong. Control in this is insight.
Huh. Some sort of a conference room.
So detect things in the environment or whatever. Like spiritual echoes and whatnot. Okay, there's another phone with an echo here. So get more from that. That also, by the way, you can hear that, right? That audio whispering sound, that's kind of your cue to know that there's something in the area that has a secret to spill. And so I would want to analyze that phone to learn whatever it is that, you know, is kind of the echo from the past, the spirit world, whatever you want to say. However exactly that's supposed to work in this game. Okay, well, I guess let's listen to the phone and then we'll move on to the next room. We might be able to get the bolt cutters now that we're back in reality, depending on what is opened up here, right? Hard to say. Oh, I thought I had insight, did not. So I had insight going when I picked up the phone. I guess insight ends. So I had to get back, turn insight on again.
I gotta go. The voting's about to start. You know what they say, if you're early, you're on time. No, I mean right now. I can hear them gathering across the hallway. Yeah, I'll let you know how it went.
That voice. That's the guy.
So apparently she doesn't know the guy's name, doesn't know the guy's face, can recognize the mask belongs to him. It's a fair assumption. We only saw two bodies that maybe could have used masks, so that's a fair assumption, that mask. But then also now apparently can tell that the voice is him. Okay. Seems like it wouldn't be an automatic thing, but fine. Are we on the other side? There's the gate over there. I wonder if that means we're on the other side of that now. Find out. Oops. This is just like often happens for me in games of this type, right? I'm trying to piece together as many clues and stuff of the story as I can, kind of like with Get Even. And so I'm trying to, if I can, avoid moving on by triggering some event or whatever until I've had a chance to explore and maybe find more clues. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a hole in front of that, so I don't think the bolt cutters are there. Make sure they're not over here too, but I don't think there was anything. Or not make sure there. Make sure there's nothing over here also. But I don't remember seeing any kind of prompt to look at something or anything like that. No. Not going that door. We're not even going to try to go through there. Fair, I guess. So far, everything's been locked. So until we find a key or the bolt cutters where there's a chain, we're probably not getting through. Hey! This looks like this could be a scene in Obscure. All the, like, creepy, dark windows and plants and strangely organized things that you then have to break or whatever. Or, you have to go around and then maybe break windows or whatever. Anyway. I mean, 07. Oh, there's something over there that I missed. 07. I don't know if that's significant at all. I guess I'll just try to remember the number in case that's important at some point. So I missed this. Let's read this.
An attendance list. I'll bet the name I'm looking for is here on this page. But which one is it?
Christina Warga? But Christina, at least in most Western cultures, is generally a name for a girl. So I don't know. But 07, Christina might be somebody tied to him as well. Everybody ended up getting marked as present, so I guess some people arrived late. Yeah, I don't know that we really have a way of knowing which of these is going to be our guy. Not yet. So if Christina... Oh, no, we're looking at all the chairs. I see. So she's probably not significant per se. Apparently, we're going to be able to interact with all the chairs and try to see if we get anything that way. 05. Or, you know, reverse tilde over an O if you don't like it as a number. 9. See, I'm guessing what's going to happen on whatever one we want is we're going to... Oh, did I look down on this one? Let me do this really fast. Make sure I didn't miss something down. No, okay, nothing. I think what's going to happen is one of these will look and we'll have something extra we can examine, like some, you know, oh, use insight to look at this or whatever kind of thing, and then we'll have a better idea. Something more over here. Okay, sure, let's do this.
I can't believe they sat me across from Boris. I don't care whose nephew he is. He's just a sexist pig for all I care. And late, as always.
Okay. So we want to go back to the list and see where Boris was sitting, and then he's the seat directly across from that. Okay. let us see. Yeah, last time when we freed the boy, we could hear occasionally small echoes of the boy playing with his friends, and they would call his name, so we knew the boy's name. And we only saw one, like, you know, young, like, child-sized body, and then we found a mask of a child, so it was easy to put them together. This one's obviously more complicated. Boris was 9. 9, okay. Which was 759 was the one on the end, right? I think so. This was 9, right? Yeah. Okay, so we want to cross from that. Is there anything else in here? It's not looking like it. I mean, there might be echoes on these others. Let's just make sure. No, okay, nothing there. And the last one. Yeah, okay. All right. May have to run. 4 is across from 9. So he's 4. Okay. I thought maybe she'd say something right there. I guess we have to look at the list again. So number 4. Well, like, not well, like we would memorize the whole list, so that's fine. Nicholas Otzerek. Is oh, that's just the chair again. There's nothing else in here, right? Make sure, yeah, it's just the ashtray on the table that had the resonance or the echo on it. Otherwise, nothing. Yeah, okay. So Nicholas. Souls. So this is one of the 2. So we're probably going to have to do something for the second one as well. I'm guessing. I already looked all the way down here, right? There was nothing else. Yeah, I cannot go through those doors. The door on the far end was shut. Yeah, so it's just here and back through the mirror. Nicholas Otzerek. Or Otzerek, I think. O-W was the first thing, There's a light coming from the mirror, though. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, honestly. Oh, he's up here, right? Oh no, I got the mask and then it opened up. That's right. I'm just putting the mask on him and saying his name. I hope I don't have to run all the way back through there climbing the ledges and everything too. I really don't think I'll make that if I have to do that. That's too too much stuff I have to do just trying to make it back. I think I'm going to have to run back in here. And then through the mirror. I think is what's going to happen. Okay, we'll find out.
Time for you to get some rest. You've earned it, Nicholas.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. One down, one to go. Better get to it.
So not super angry stalker time right now. Where have I not been? I went up there and through the entrance. There wasn't a way to go further back, right? I thought when I went up there it was just to the right and then the arms. So I don't think there's another way to go. Let me make sure I've not missed a way to go up here. If I haven't, then I'm going to have to find some other way down below. Because I do not know. Little hard to tell, not like in a negative way, like, oh, stupid game or something. I don't mean like that. But a little hard to tell sometimes if there's a doorway or not that I've missed. Here, it's obvious. Like this right here, there's not a doorway, right? But like that back shadow over there, basically back behind her now, like it would be on her right, but back slightly. That, I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be something that maybe I would use the razor knife on and cut through. It looks like it could be a fleshy membrane of some kind. But apparently not. So. And that just goes through to there. So there's no way I proceed farther to the right here, right? I already looked at this previously. But yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there's any other way to go. Okay, so as far as this path, this all looks like it's just what I already saw. Okay, so we have to go, I don't know, but a different way, clearly. Can we get underneath this? If we go back down, there's the wall, but the wall is going to be over in this room, but below. So how do we... Because maybe that tunnel that goes under us is where we're trying to go. Interesting. You can hear this kind of noise or whatever occasionally too. I don't know if that's supposed to be some like gross spiritual residue something or other going on. Maybe like a ghost burp or something of some kind. I'm not sure. Like here, looks like I can go through, right? But I can't. Because it looks like it's a doorway. But I guess it's blocked behind or something. Try one more time to make sure I'm just not at a bad angle and failing to get through because of that or something. Yeah, no, I don't see a way to get through there. And I don't see any kind of interaction on this ledge now to try to climb up there and maybe go behind to the right or the left or something. So... something else. There's no way to go to the left or right up here. Back through the mirror and then try to find something from there. I don't know if there's another way to go though. Is there actually another way to go? I feel like no. I feel like there's not. Oh, there's... what is this? I didn't do this before.
There
What's
we
this?
go.
Ah, the key. Ah. Okay. And then... Oh, right. We wouldn't have seen that unless we had her say, there's something on the other side, I think. And now we can get through the door. The key got revealed after the fact. We just didn't know. I guess I didn't see an interaction icon, so I think the assumption is we just didn't notice it before. Alright. I'm super excited for that. Okay. My heart's pounding the entire time. I'm just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Just waiting for Ma to show up. And you know she's going to startle me the second she shows up, too. I assume she. Not to be, like, sexist or something, but it looked like she had breasts. Another postcard. A scenic view. Niva. I Ocolice. Probably not Che. It's probably not like Italian. I Ocolice? Ocolize? I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't speak Polish, so I have no idea. But something like that. All I know is they've been saying Niva, so I assume that's how you're supposed to pronounce the city. Beyond that, I don't know. So nothing else over there. All right, fair. The resonance or the spiritual kind of signal lingering, yeah, went over here from the room back there. No, into the room back there, maybe. Maybe. Well, let's see. Oops, run into that pillar. Ah, there's another mirror here. Awesome. I was totally looking forward to going through another mirror. Spirit World is my favorite place in this game. Okay. You are pointing me. Oh, this way? Can I... No, not that. This. There's a thing to go into spirit mode also, or is it only through mirrors right now? F for an out-of-body experience. I think that's the one. Let's see if I can. I'm holding F and it's not doing it. So I guess it's only when they prompt me. So we're not... There is a mirror down the far way, by the way, also you can see. Down there a ways. Maybe that's where we come out. So we'll have to go through a mirror here, I guess, and go there. Okay, let's see what's in this room first. Oh, can we? No, it's a door. Okay. Alright. I'll just double check. Let me get out of sneak mode for a second. I think we... Come on. It's hung up on the pillar. We came out of this room? Is that right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Mirrors all over the place. Seems like there are far more mirrors than there actually normally would be in something like this, but you never know. I guess if it's a resort, they might have a lot because you know, if you're staying at the resort, you'd want to be kind of lazy a little bit, and so you don't really want to wander a whole 100 yards down to the end of the hall to go look at another mirror. You need one right here, right now. So obviously, makes sense, right? I don't like that low breathing noise. I hope that's not Maw, but I feel like that might be. Or some other enemy, depending. Ah, and then we get back through and go to the other mirror. Okay, hang on. I don't want to do this. Hang on, hang on. I want to finish exploring what's over here if I can. Because it looked like there might be a ramp down also. Oh, is there not? Hang on. Go over farther. One sec. Okay. Now, there's not a ramp here going down? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well, I guess we will be going through. Oh, it's a big hole, but I thought there was something collapsed, like so it made like a ramp. Okay, I guess not. Okay, we'll just go through here. I guess it's fine. Okay. She goes slowly enough along this ledge, which, you know, it makes sense that you would. You try to be careful. But if I get chased, this ledge is not going to be the way I escape. It's far too long with that slow of a pace. There's no way I get out of here on that ledge, I don't think. Oh, and that interaction is to go back across the ledge, I think. Yeah. Makes sense. Am I missing? Oh, crap. I've been bringing you insight. Let me make sure there's not something else I spot or something. I don't think I'm going to go back across the ledge. I don't think there's anything over there. It's possible there was, and I missed it. We can potentially go back across the ledge. We probably will have to at some point anyway to get back to where we came in this route. Because we need to get back out the same way we came in here so we can take that other mirror in the examination room to go put the mask on the other guy, right? So I feel like we're going to have to come across that ledge anyway again. So unless I'm in a chase sequence, the plan is I'll try to remember to use insight once we're back there just to make sure I've not missed something. And then this way? Okay, let me... Oh, just saved. All right, well, thanks for joining me for the stream today, guys. Just kidding. More? Nope. Okay, hang on. One more time. Okay, so I'm running into rubble and broken. Okay, no problem, no problem. The perspective kind of did this weird pivot, which was fine. Didn't like throw me off exactly, but it made me wonder if I had gone as far as I could go. This way. Oh, I guess I have to go. See how it's kind of like bent light a little bit?
Let me try you on. Let me eat you up. It won't hurt. One bit. I'll eat you up. Just like the others.
Okay.
Little friends. No more tea parties. She's alone. All alone. She's all that's left. She's mine. Won't. Don't worry. We'll all be together soon. In me.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get past this. If she's just going to keep circling, I have to figure out how to do I just go behind her? But the thing is, she notices me easily, right? At least in the spirit world, it was not hard for her to notice that I was there. So I'm trying to think how I... Because I also don't know if I need to go past her, like go out back behind her or not. Or if I'm trying to go to the left here, I'm not sure. Okay, it's pointing me that way, so I do have to go past her. Or it's saying that she's the threat and she's that way. I'm not sure which it is. Okay, do I try... Maybe, like, now I would start sneaking behind her. And then just try to keep going, even though she's circling around. Maybe she won't see me. I don't know. Okay. Stop. Oh my gosh, stop. Temporarily, at least, disappeared. So when she comes back and then her heading that way, I'll go behind this desk. Try to go behind her again, but I'm not sure that's the move this time. So if I do this, you can kind of see her with her wings a little bit. When I do the insight, you can kind of get a shape of her some, right? So... it's gonna be, I'm actually thinking now it is gonna be just go behind her the whole way again. All right, here we go.
I'm getting close. That woman was here.
It was a woman. You couldn't tell. It was like the body left over was like melted. You really couldn't tell. Frick. With Ma tromping around, that's not awesome. If I have to, I don't know that I do, but if I have to go back through there, we'll see if Ma is still there or not.
Oh. She was a ballerina? This room has Guy written all over it. In big sloppy letters.
Tell me how you really feel. Was that your super hyper detective skills told you that? Oh. Okay, so that flyer to the right is going to be
nice
inside
card.
thing.
Was Vivienne one of your stars?
Eugene Denisek, the impresario of stars. Both sides. Interesting. It's the same. Okay. Yes.
Okay, last one. I can barely feel my wrist. I don't care. I just want to go to bed. I need to be alone.
I'm not gonna lie. She sounds like she might have been a prima donna, but we'll leave it and say maybe not. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just that particular. She was in a mood or something. Okay. Okay. Whoops. No. This one.
Vivienne? Just Vivienne? No. Probably just a stage name. The artist formerly known as Vivienne.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I mean, if you look at like Madonna, right, or something, right? You have some people that are just go by their first name, but they actually do have a last name, of course, obviously.
There. That's her room. Someone couldn't even let her have her privacy.
This looks bad, Eugene. What the AIDS are you doing? Or were you doing?
That name, it's everywhere. But that wasn't the real you. Yeah, this wasn't her room. I'm guessing her manager's?
But we cannot get to her room from here, right? Go the next thing over and it's going to be all blocked off, right? Yeah. It's blocked off, so I'm going to have to go mirror and then find a way that way. Okay. Give me a second. I use the bathroom. Or actually, this one will be like probably, you know, a few minutes, 3-4 minutes, something. So go get a coffee or a donut or I don't know, whatever. Do something for a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, I thought I hit escape to the menu. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, unless I got killed in the meantime, but I wouldn't think so. Not right now. It'll be once I go to the spirit world, or maybe once I finish saving Vivienne or whatever, then I'll have to deal with it. All right, here we go. So am I going? I mean, I might still, obviously. But I'm thinking, am I going to meet Ma in this world for a while? Because it seems like Ma's doing an awful lot of focusing on the real world. Or the physical world, or whatever you want to say. Nothing here I should have examined, right? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. This is going to go into her room, I suppose. What does this light mean? Is this a well?
This is where it happened. Of all the places.
Oh. Let me first... Well, if I grab her mask and it comes, though, this is the closest mirror anyway, so that's the one I would want to take, right? So I guess that's fine. We'll just do that. I don't know what there's going to be in... What there will be in that room. Like, I don't think I'm going to have really anywhere to hide. Maybe behind the bed or something. We'll see.
You? What are you? No! Get out! Ah! No!
No, not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Jeez, dude. Dude, Ma was just... Well... It was the nurse that killed everybody, right? Because we've seen how Ma looks in the real world, right? So I would assume that's the assumption I'm going with, right? Because we know that people can get possessed anyway. In this, they've said that people can get possessed. I think there was a note or something, but I don't remember for sure. But we know that at least in some mythologies, spirits can possess people, right? So if Ma possessed the nurse and the nurse went ham on everybody. Yeah.
And still no name. There's gotta be something.
Is it not Vivienne? I mean, we had the posters from the other room. Okay, well, let's go in here and see.
Okay. Let's find out who you really were, Vivienne.
Right. We can't use Vivienne because that's not her real name. Right. Okay. I see. Oh, there's a thing here. What's this?
Partial numbers. One of these must have meant something to her.
Because it's just this side. I can orient it back to a decent way. There we go. So we got looks like 4599. 498 58555 and 59833 looks like what the numbers we have are. Okay. So there's that phone or something over there is going to give us more details. Maybe we can go out that door too. There might be more clues there. That might not be out to the hallway though too. That might also be like to the bath. No, I think this doorway right here is the one to the bathroom. I think that doorway is to the hall. Not 100%, of course, but I think so. Let's see.
I guess one of these names belongs to your true self. But which one is it?
Ellie and Tori. So she had a sister, maybe? Or a daughter, possibly? Or her mom. Maybe she was pretty young and her mom was here with her. Somebody close to her. Could have been a friend or something, too.
page was torn out. I can't make out the numbers.
Right, so now if I go tab, this, combine. Oh, not. There we go. Had to click it first.
There. A bunch of numbers, some would say. But I sensed there was a lot more to them.
Did you? Did you now? Are you just showing off because you're a medium and the rest of us don't have your special ability? Is that, are you just going like, I mean, the average person, not so much, but me, I mean, obviously I knew there was more going on here. Show off.
Hello? Oh, hey. Are they asleep? It's fine. I know you're busy. I'm busy too. Yeah, it's tomorrow. The big day. Yep. Thanks. I'll see you home. Kiss them for me, okay?
Not exactly a hotbed of passion.
Was that her husband? On the one hand, I could say he was kind of a jerk for being all huffy about her and stuff, or at her and stuff. But on the other hand, he may have had a hard day. She might have been extra needy. But he also might have just been a jerk. It's hard to say, right?
Yes. Yes, Mother, I know. I'm doing my best. What? No, Well, what about my hard work? It's not always about you. Don't call me Victoria. You know I hate that.
Victoria.
Victoria. That was her given name. But not the real one. Not to her.
Yeah, but it was Ellie and Tori, so she would have been Tori from Victoria, right? Presumably. So let's read through these. Listen to these other ones, because giving more backstory of her also, even though she's not a character we continue along with for very long, right?
Hello? Yes, this is Vivian. Room 347. I want to make a complaint. There was a man here. Yes, from the hotel staff. Frankly, I think I smelled vodka on his breath. He... What? That was the chief of staff? You know what? Never mind. Thank you.
Well, it's a stressful job, I guess.
I was worried she was going to say, yeah, there's a dude that, like, keeps spying on me, watching me change and being super creepy. Yeah.
Oh my god, Ellie. I thought you were... No, I'm really happy to hear from you. Why didn't you call sooner? You did? But... Eugene, that slippery son of a bitch.
Ellie. She was very special to her. You don't need to be a medium to see it. So, if you were talking to Ellie, that means...
Ding,
Tori.
ding, ding. Tori.
It's you. The real you. That's your name. It made sense, really. A name is more than what everyone calls you. It's what you feel yourself to be.
And now we go through a scary sequence, probably. Okay, here we go. So she was killed. That's it. I wonder how that intersects. So if we were to go back in this little recess to the right where we found the mask initially, how does that intersect with her room? So she was killed in her room, I'm guessing. Oh, man. Okay. I already tried to go to the right here. There's nothing, right? Yeah, there's nothing. so now we'll go back to her manager's room. In reality, now we're gonna have to cross the room of terror again. Hopefully it saves relatively soon. I don't know. Suck. Can I not go through here now? I can't come back. Oh. What am I doing to move on then? What? How? Oh. Right. Of course I knew that. She had a door in her room that I never tried. I bet that exits where we want to go. Yeah, okay. Back out of here. Okay, go in her room. Okay, now, go out here. You gonna show me the handle or what? There we go. I guess I wasn't close enough. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I guess. And another mirror here that we'll take, I guess. Still not got the bolt cutters though, huh? Still not been in the area where those are. That's unfortunate. Yeah, nothing else, so it's mirror it is. Okay. What is this? I guess it's just a barrier. Almost looks like some kind of a shrine or something to it, but I guess not. When you get closer, it seems more obvious, at least, that it's actually a barrier.
I'm not gonna lie, it felt good. Putting that curse of mine to good use. Moments like that used to keep me going. Now, I'm not sure anymore.
I mean, when you got super psycho, insatiable appetite creature chasing after you. Yeah, I was going to use insight back here. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to look around. It's down here? No, right? And a barrier. Yeah. Nope. Okay. So nothing that I missed, doesn't seem. Okay. Yeah, back to the examination room and then we'll do the mask. That's what it is. Is there somewhere in the examination room to hide? So if I come back through that mirror with Ma on my ass, is there going to be a place I can go? There is not. So that's a thing. Across the way was where I hid before, right? So I think I can... Let me check. I think I can go across to there and then hide again, potentially. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean that it'll work either, but I might be able to just run across. Okay. Here we go. Ugh. stop sneaking, because I can almost guarantee I'm going to have to run. I don't know, but I feel like I'm going to have to run.
It's okay. You can be free now, Tori.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did it, Marianne. Sent them away. To a better place, I hope. Hell, anywhere is better than here.
Oh.
Will you just let me pick you up already?
It's like, for crying. Seriously? What is... We weren't able to get over here before, right? It was blocked off? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's us. I thought that was Ma stalking around. I was like, holy crap. Hide, hide, hide. No, it was just... It's us. Just the real world us. Alright. If I go through there, we'll see if I can get the bolt cutters when I come through. I have a lot of confidence it's going to go where I want, but maybe. A quiet girl. Mr. Rekovitz is being unreasonable, to put it mildly. I'm a nurse, not a nanny. I understand that he needs someone to keep an eye on her, but I have my hands full as it is, even putting aside all my other duties. There's poor Mr. Tarkovsky to take care of. Still, I try to do my best. At least the girl's quiet, keeps to herself mostly. Likes talking to her imaginary friends. But I figure it's quite normal for someone her age. Sometimes I can hear her playing out full conversations, and I'd swear it sounds like two people talking. She really is gifted. I guess it runs in the family. So I wonder if that means there was some girl, maybe Sadness, who discovered the Maw, but the Maw didn't kill? I feel like that might not make sense though, right? Because the Maw butchered everybody at the resort, so why would Maw talk to a little girl? Because we knew, like, there was a little, like a week ago when we played, there was a little boy who Ma butchered, apparently. I mean, you know, we learned, obviously we didn't see it, but you know what I mean. So, I don't know, that's strange. Maybe there was a little girl who was kind of like us and in tune with the spirit world. Maybe she was talking to Sadness? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Good bit of information, though. Obviously, we can go through the mirror again, but we don't want to do that right now, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please do not... Okay, so there's nowhere else to go here. I'll probably grab these, and then it's going to be... something's going to happen. Okay.
Yes! Fucking finally. Time to get back to the day room.
Maybe. What is this?
This place. This is where it started. I'd never felt darkness like that before. That thing had been there. It was where it made its first kill. Where it tasted death. And liked it.
Hello, my love. It's your favorite nurse. Are you in there? Even a speck of you left? I hope so. 'Cause I want you to feel everything.
The nurse. It got to her first. But why?
I'm not a fan of this. Okay, just I don't know how far down this goes either. And since apparently I'm in the corner out of camera, I'm not getting any light to see anything. That's awesome. Okay, now I can see some stuff. Gosh dang it. I couldn't see much. I mean, I could see, but I couldn't see me. I couldn't see a lot of detail because of the darkness. Okay. Bring me to the day room now, I guess. Tap? Oh, I see. Do this. Got it. Tap between the two.
So worth it. I love you, bolt cutters.
You're my most favoriteest friend ever. I love you. Will you marry me, please? Okay. Okay. Inside is not picking anything special up right now. Not cutting through that. That would be the key thing, right? Yeah. Plus, it's not letting me interact, so. Down it is. Come on. Hung up on the edge of the gate or whatever. There we go. I can open this or cut this one off. Those two things that are lighting up are those barriers down by the pool that we saw echoes on last time.
Kinda sounds like a spy name. Cutters. Bolt cutters.
Okay, that was cheesy.
Or a movie star. Like, in a movie you don't use your real name for.
So
Yeah.
what? Ew. I was
Spy
like,
name it is.
I was like, are you talking about prawn? Because if you're talking about prawn, not a direction I was expecting the thoughts to go in. But okay, sure. Okay, let's see if. So there's nothing. So, what was the reason for going in the day room? Because I just cut the other chain off. Oh, maybe we can go downstairs further here. There's the gate, though. Yeah, so you can't, I don't think. How? Okay. Okay. I'm very puzzled why we went in the day room in the first place, though. Get the bolt cutters, fine. Go in the day room? What? Enter the day... So we're not even in the day room yet. Is the day room farther down or something? Yeah, I don't know where the day room is supposed to be. I thought this was the day room. I don't have a map. So... We've been in that mirror. That collapse area at the end is where the bolt cutters were, but up above, of course. We're missing something from here, I think. There's got to be something we're missing. What is... I don't have a key, so I don't know... What are you expecting of me? I cannot go through here, and I don't get a prompt, so we're not doing that. She says day room, here we come, but do we really? Because it doesn't seem like it. Seems like we're still kind of where we were. Back up here again. Oh yeah, more bolt cutters. Oh, so maybe this leads to the day room. We had to go bolt cutters for the stairwell, and maybe this walk will lead to the day room now. Maybe that's what it is. Ah, yep, there's the sign, day room. Sure there's nothing over on the end here to examine first. Don't think so, and also we're not entering that door ever. Okay.
Okay, Marianne. Let's see what Sadness wanted me to see. I hope she's all right.
So do I. If she's around and the maw is tromping about, I really worry about Sadness getting gobbled up at some point. Go down that hall farther. Might be where we're heading to, but let's make sure there's nothing else here first. And Sadness seems like a really innocent and playful soul. Like maybe as a girl she was, you know, because she was a girl, right? So maybe she was, and has still maintained that innocent and playful attitude coming into the spirit realm. But that means that she might be wise and be able to hide from the maw, but it does mean that she might let her naivete trip her up, right? And then she gets in trouble at some point because she's not as attentive as she should be. I mean, hell, I'm not as attentive as I should be, and I'm, you know, decades older than she is, so... Family time, holidays in the country. Yep, okay. Is this not where we were before? Oh. Was there must have been a chain on the day room door. That must be what it was. And that's over here to the right. Yeah, there is. I did not remember there being a chain. That's why I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah. Not super excited. But okay, let's go. I guess. That's glowing. I guess that's just saying, like, our destination. That's why I glowed that way. Oh. I guess that was a cut scene, or a very brief cut clip, and it closed on me automatically, is what it sounds like. Yep. Apparently we're not going back that way. Awesome. Okay, then. Kind of wish it would have auto-saved as soon as I entered here. I didn't see the symbol for it, though, so... Oh, cutscene. So it'll auto-save at some point after this, probably. End of this.
Oh!
Marianne?
There you are. Thank God.
You're all right. I was so worried.
Oh, yeah. That thing almost got me. What the hell is it?
It came from shame. From helplessness. From rage.
Rage.
It's like anger, but more. Once it got out, we couldn't stop it. It ate all of them, Marianne. All of my friends.
Your friends?
I'm the only one left.
It's okay, Sadness. I'm here now.
No. It'll eat you too. Just like the others.
I won't let it hurt you, I promise. Hey. Here.
Okay.
Hey. Why don't you tell me something about this place?
It's the day room. We used to play here.
With Richard? Is he one of your friends?
No. But he was smart. Maybe he could help you.
He was smart. Wait, is he?
A bad thing happened to him. I remember he became hollow, like a puppet. Oh, I remember. Marianne, I don't want to see him.
What? Why not? What do you remember?
No, don't tell them.
It's
don't
okay.
tell anyone.
You don't have to tell me. But you should still come with me so that I can keep you safe.
No, Marianne.
The Sadness.
No, never again.
Why did you bring me here? It was then I realized there was something she wanted me to see with my own eyes.
Okay. It just saved. And although I did spend a little bit of time at the beginning of the stream trying to work out the sound issue, I think that's a good spot to stop it because I don't know how long till the next save, and I don't want to go too much later today. So, just saved, so we should be good for that. All right, so that'll do that for this evening. Thanks for joining me, Silhouette, Monmouth, both. Faux Fox will probably watch it later. Yep, so just under 12 hours from now, like 11 hours, 45 minutes, we'll be streaming The Splitting. Tomorrow night, we will be doing Get Even. Last week was just, I had suffered from insomnia during the week, and so I was just super exhausted. So, but I've had a good week of sleep this week, so it should not be an issue at all. It's kind of why I'm ending the stream now, so I don't stay up too late and then be super tired tomorrow. And I'm planning on starting an hour earlier than the normal time. So 2 hours ago is when I started the stream today, basically 2 hours ago. So that same time, but an hour earlier. So it will be 3 hours ago from whatever time it is now. Tomorrow is when I will be doing the stream for Get Even. That way we'll at least make up we'll have an extra hour at least, maybe a little bit more, but at least an extra hour, which will be then close to 2 full streams between the two. Hour and a half instead of 2, so. She turned into goblin mode. Yeah. All right, so thanks both of you guys for joining me. Anybody else that watches this after the fact, appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in little under 12 hours. If you're able to make that one. Otherwise, a little under 21 hours. If you're able to do that one. So as always, I appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys soon. Till next time. Peace.
Spider.
Freaky boy. Oh, that's so sad.